I've spent years watching how people interact, and I've noticed something fascinating that most of us completely miss. We walk through our relationships, our connections, our everyday moments with people we care about, and we treat so many of them as if they're nothing. A hug, for instance. We give hugs every single day. We do it automatically. We're greeting someone, we're saying goodbye after a long evening, and we think nothing of it. In and out. A quick squeeze and we move on with our lives. But here's what I've discovered, and honestly, it changed how I see human connection forever. A hug is never just a hug. Think about it. When you're holding someone close, even for just a few seconds, something real is happening. Your bodies are communicating in a language that words could never capture. She's telling you exactly how she feels, her comfort level, how connected she feels to you, whether there's something deeper starting to grow. The problem isn't that women are hiding these signals. The real problem is that most of us have never learned to read them. We're missing something beautiful happening right in front of us, and we don't even realize it. I'm Claire Morgan, and I want to talk to you about something that might seem simple on the surface, but is actually incredibly profound. It's about learning to understand what her body is telling you when you're close to her. Because here's the truth. Attraction isn't just about what she shows you. It's about how you respond to her. It's about matching that moment. It's about being present enough to recognize what's actually happening between you two. You see, we can control our words. We can craft them, edit them, make them fit the situation perfectly. But our bodies don't lie. When you're that close to someone, when you're in physical contact, it's nearly impossible to fake what you're feeling. That's why a hug can tell you more truth than a long conversation ever will. Think about all the small details. How long does it last? Where does she put her arms? How close does her body get to yours? Is she pulling away like she's in a rush? Or is she staying just a moment longer than she needs to? None of these things are accidents. These are real, honest responses to how she's feeling in that exact moment. Now let me be honest with you about the mistakes we make. I see this happen constantly. Men either rush through these moments because they're uncomfortable, or they hold on too long without checking if she's actually okay with it. Some guys freeze up completely. Their bodies go stiff, and suddenly what should feel natural feels awkward. When your response doesn't match her energy, when you're not really present, she feels it immediately. Maybe you don't even realize that tiny moment of awkwardness, but she does. To her, that hug isn't just a greeting, it's a moment of connection. It's her way of showing you something about herself. Let me break this down into something practical that you can actually use. I've identified 4 distinct types of hugs, and once you understand them, everything starts to make sense. The first one I call the friendly pat. This is short, usually just 1 or 2 seconds. Her body leans forward slightly, there's minimal full contact, and you'll feel a few quick pats on your back. It feels light and polite. Most guys see this and think it means she's not interested. But that's where they go wrong. This hug isn't rejection. It's actually a very good foundation. It tells you she feels safe around you. She enjoys your company. She's not uncomfortable. The mistake is treating this like it's the end of the story. If you pull away in disappointment or start acting distant, you're killing something that could grow. Instead, build on that comfort. Be present. Be genuinely interested in her. Make the time you spend together interesting and meaningful. These small moments, repeated over time, naturally create deeper connections. Then there's the firm and steady hug. You'll feel the difference immediately. Her arms wrap around you with real pressure. She's not rushing. There's more body contact, and you can genuinely feel that she's present with you. This tells you she trusts you. She feels safe. She's enjoying being close to you. Here's where most guys lose a beautiful opportunity. They're not used to this feeling, so it makes them nervous, and they pull away too fast. But to her, that early pulling away feels like rejection. When you feel that firmness, that intentional pressure, stay with it for just 1 extra second. That 1 second is everything. It shows her you're comfortable. It shows you're not nervous or scared. It matches her energy. After you both pull away, notice what she does. Is she smiling? Does she linger close to you? These are her signals. The third type is the lingering hug. And this is where things become much clearer. She's not in any hurry to let go. Her body stays close. Her arms stay wrapped around you. There's this tiny pause where neither of you moves to pull away. That pause is filled with meaning. When she lingers, it means she feels so safe that she doesn't need to create distance. Her whole body relaxes. You might feel her hands soften on your back. You might feel her just breathing, being still. These are small signals, but together they tell you she really enjoys being close to you. Don't panic and pull away. Stay calm. Being comfortable in that closeness shows confidence, and confidence is magnetic. Finally, there's what I call the deep and intimate embrace. This is a very close, very warm hug. Full contact. She's leaning completely into you. There's no distance. She might rest her head on your shoulder. Her arms might squeeze with real warmth, and she stays there. She's not keeping anything separate. This is a huge sign of trust and real feeling. People don't let others get that close unless they feel incredibly safe and deeply connected. When she lingers in that intimate space, she's enjoying the connection profoundly. Here's what I want you to really understand. These moments aren't about analyzing or overthinking. Don't become a scientist breaking down every micro-movement. Attraction works in patterns, not in single moments. One hug might just be a hug, but many hugs showing comfort and closeness tell a real story. Your job is to stay present. Stay calm. Be yourself. When you're comfortable and not panicking, women notice that immediately. It shows confidence without you having to say anything. The next time you hug someone, don't just go through the motions. Feel the moment. Notice how she reacts. Notice how you react. These tiny moments are where every meaningful connection begins. These are the places where real intimacy grows.